So Texas and SMU, two top 10 foes added to our slate, completely decimating our conference opponents last season. The admin asked for a tougher schedule. The buyouts, the pay grade for these non-conference opponents coming in clutch, as we've got a couple gems on the recruiting trail, Okonkwo and Emory. An early punt against Central Florida, not going to give us great defensive field advantage, but luckily we get the stop. But unfortunately, Jimmy Schreff going down in the back of the end zone. Knights take an early lead. He's got some wear and tear on him, but this deep ball to Jerry Hill going to get us inside the 20. Back in the contest as well. Probably the longest pass through the air of Jay's career as he passes 6,000 career yards, setting up this field goal to get us down by 2. With the backup back in the game, Snodgrass cutting it back inside, missing a block, but we're inside the 40, and this RPO would be snagged out of the air by the defense. We're going to need Flanagan to race him down, preventing the score. We had triangle there, but Snodgrass on the deep ball can't hang on. Under 2 to play. A juke move, and the ball's on the turf. It's scooped up by the defense, and nothing going our way in this monsoon ball. Finally, we're going to get ES into the end zone. And going to try to take a field goal lead in the flat, and Starr staying on his feet. 3-point lead, no more, as the Knights take a touchdown down the field. Flanagan warping around the defense. And this is the big play here. We need to have it to stay alive in this game. Forcing a pass. Somehow we bring it in. Another 4th down conversion for the Minutemen. Corner. Playing the hero out of the bullpen. It's thrown short of the sticks. And we're going to have to win out the rest of the way. If we get some upsets here today against the Wildcats and Texas and SMU, we should find ourselves back in the playoff. Flanagan back into the end zone and a deep ball. Jay in a calmer weather condition game getting a juke move to set us up for another field goal. A deep ball to Snodgrass here in the Windy City. There's no wind affecting that ball as we come down with a huge play. Looking for the crosser. It's thrown with too much gas on it. Jay needing to lay off the gas. Snodgrass blowing past his defenders. We're going to let Ream race into the end zone on this handoff. Comfortably, the Minutemen get their first win of the season. We'll head to DTR, Austin, Texas. Probably going to see Glenn Powell and Matthew McConaughey up in the stands. Jay to his left. Going to get a block from his tight end. A big scamper setting up this long field goal opportunity. Bouncing off the crossbar. But in the second half, we're already down by a score. Texas trying to maintain their top 2 team ranking. We turn it over there. Unless we can convert here, this game's out of reach. And that means it's story time. In middle school, I was playing as a Kansas State dynasty, and we had Texas scheduled. And my idea was to milk the clock down, just running the ball, chew the clock every single play, and try to get just one more point than the other team. It ultimately worked, and maybe I should have used that strategy in that contest today. We get an early interception, and Jerry Hill's going to tie the game. Not many times have I played at Western. I remember they had a pretty magical season with PJ Fleck as the head coach. Jay Scharf, the Michigan transfer, scampering. We're going to get ES on this direct snap, getting some key blocks around the side to the 5. Bouncing off the defender, always spin off a contact. That's what the old Bolt coach used to say. And looking for the slant, going to have to settle for the man underneath. And Flanagan, who was clearly down, going to set up the lineman to get a big play. And the slot fade wide open. Not sure why they've got a wide open receiver not hanging on to the ball. But too much green grass for Jay to the 30, sliding down safely. Inside the red zone. Looking for a 2-score lead. We'll give it right back to the defense. Every time we get momentum going, it seems we fall apart. Hopefully the work gets into the end zone. That'll give us a 2-score lead. But back through the air. hoping Square can find his opening, and Snodgrass, the former 4-star, flying over the line. That would be the breaker there in the score. And this is the matchup here. Nathan Otis, SMU's quarterback. We're going to get a big sky ball, unable to hang on. I'm not sure why our receivers aren't hanging on the ball, but we'll make catches like that. Make it make sense, EA. Passes like that, though, I can definitely understand why we're not getting the results we want. We're deep inside the red zone. That's a big boy, Star. I think we converted him from a lineman, as Flanagan can't get in front of that pass. But 4th and 7, looking to put the game away. A lot of running room, and they're going to bring it back on the hold. There's just no reason for it. We fast forward into the drive. This run up the gut, bursting a hole. Jay Schraff coming down the middle. Going to give us a huge win. We at least had to get one of those wins out of the state of Texas. And a much more manageable opponent. I thought we're going to go down by 14, but Jerry's going to cut it in half. 4th and goal, under a minute. And Ias on 4th and goal, bursting through the middle. 2nd and 10. Jay Scharf, the scamper down the sideline. I don't think anybody's going to get him untouched to give us a lead. 21 points in this third quarter. So get another rushing touchdown to give us an even larger lead. 2nd and 2. The speed out RPO, Jerry Hill. That man can play on Sundays, ladies and gentlemen. Not often has Kent State even been an opponent of worry for us, and today we take them completely out to the woodshed. Jay Schrapp, 5 touchdowns, 3 through the air, 2 on the ground. And we got a little Christmas action going on. The color scheme. Star. Can he get into the end zone? No, he's tackled from behind. Setting up another pass. It will work. His 2nd touchdown in as many weeks is Waller. Oh, he fumbles. The wrong read up the field, but the RPO to Star going to put the game away. We let Jay get a score, 31-6. This is where we're starting to find our MO, our Ted Gore. That's a man we wanted to pick up, the 4-star quarterback. Jay starting the game out hot like usual. We're going to find, oh, we had X. Not sure. Jay might have gotten more yards, but, I mean, he's just so good this year on the ground. Finding confidence with every run he takes and every step he takes. It takes my breath away. So I'm not sure Jerry got in, but they gave it to him anyways. EA, can you give me this deep ball to Jerry Hill? Staying in bounds is key. And under a minute to go in the first quarter, Waller scampering in. The pull down. Look at all that green grass for Jay. Come on, Jimmy. Get down the field. Longest rush of his career. Gonna find the... No, it's Flanagan. Big play there, boys. Top 25 team, and Flanagan gonna put this one on ice. Huge play. Looking to pad the stats as Snodgrass gets a touchdown. It's been a while since we've seen him touch the sweet nectar of the end zone. But Jerry Hill on his crossing pattern is going to give us 40 points on the day. Yeah, just incredible stuff. This is who we thought we would be against, Central Florida. I think, the colder weather, allowing Jay to keep his body temperature down. And Waller going to boogie down inside the end zone. 3rd and long. Last play before the 2-minute warning. And why are we throwing lasers over the middle, Jay? In enemy territory, and we find another Toledo Rocket. Just giving the ball away. This is what I wanted to see more of. Ias up the middle, bursting through the middle hole. And over the touchdown. Score here would put this game on ice as we're going to get the power O wide open on the right side as Ias going to give us a big-time conference win. One of his best rushing performances of the calendar year as well. Not the best recruiting weekend in terms of skill ability, but heart, giving me all sorts of heart palpitations, setting up this Jay Schraff touchdown. And the rivalry game against UB kind of going our way. An underthrown ball to Star, but he's got the big body. He's kind of like Marcellus Bennett, the old Packer tight end. Flanagan. Oh my goodness, dude. Where's that speed been on those corner routes his entire career? A short scamper. How did he stay a hold of that ball? He's going to go down here, setting up a field goal before the half. And an RPO to Flanagan, extending our lead to 2 touchdowns. Wide open. And that's the joke EA tries to pull on you. What kind of play is that? That's not football. Trying to put the game away here, and we find Flanagan again. It's that PA Scissors type play. And our most convincing win over Buffalo to date, 4 touchdowns. And Chester Casey, that's one of the gems we had at the beginning of the season. Always a good time when you get those boys. And this is kind of a homecoming game for me. Akron was one of the teams I played with the most in college football revamped. I believe I played with them for maybe 9 seasons, offense and defense. So it doesn't completely break my heart to see the Zips score a touchdown on a scoop and score. But the ball's coming back. Jay's knee is clearly down. Number 9 getting us. No, I guess they stuck with it? That's weird. Yes, a big spin move to give us a touchdown in the first quarter. Probably one of the best spin moves we've seen in this rebuild. And after a couple field goals, Jay in the third quarter coming down the middle. So we'll find a wide open tight end on the RPO. We haven't seen too many tight ends streaking up the seam. We're going to get another passing touchdown there to give us over 40 points, another 4 touchdown performance. Greg Juszczyk, I wonder if he has a cousin in the NFL. An early turnover, and this game might be a rematch the following week, as we're going to doink it off the upright, squandering our opportunity. We'd get the next field goal, and Jerry going to put us even further ahead. Is Flanagan going to get another RPO touchdown in as many drives? Handing it off as Waller, busting a hole down the middle. We're in the top 20, and there it is. What did I say, folks? Another rematch, Ball State. Complete domination throughout this part of the MAC Conference, as hopefully this is a chiller experience in the MAC Conference chain. A handoff here to Eas, up the middle, coming down main way. Gonna stick it to him, putting it right in his gut. Another touchdown for the Minutemen. Wide open, Snodgrass on the slot fade. He brings it in, yards shy of the red zone. This type of performance you love to see going into the postseason. Is Eas back in the end zone once again. Looking, we might hit triangle if we can come back to the ball. Eas pulling it down, Jay. Oh, his running ability has been the difference maker for us. 50 burger in the MAC Conference Championship game. I'm not sure the Ford Field fans have ever seen that many offensive points. Sorry about it. Heading to College Station. Another big-time environment. Last year we played at Michigan in the first round, and Jay's already got some wear and tear. Hopefully he can stay on his feet long enough to get inside the end zone. Smartly getting out of bounds. This sneak would give us an early lead. Forcing a ball and a turnover. Not sure why we didn't take our points. Smartly we'll take them there to end the half. Back up in, and he throws it right into the defense for a pick 6. Not the series of momentum we've been hoping for has completely worn out. Jay's back in the game. Got R1. Can we fit it inside the hole? We can't hang on to it. 4th and 7. Forcing a ball that's not there. That's going to be our season. After making the quarterfinals in the Fiesta Bowl against Miami, we fall here in the first round, and we're not going to get to hang on to everybody. Eas, not sure why he's hitting the portal, but he is. And we're going to have to say goodbye to one of the best quarterbacks to ever play in the Northeast. But he did do us a solid. He just got drafted. He was Mr. Irrelevant. And Rennell Mooney, going to be a man we go to. Coco Vernon could join the squad as well. Brian Daniel, or Daniel Bryan. Will we be saying yes in year 7? Hope you stick around and find out. Thanks for watching.